focus a little bit about our favorite couple / not a couple, Kimiko and Frenchie, right?
Of course you do, Rob.
Yes. Well, look, last we saw Kimiko, she was dying.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
didn't know she was going to make it. And then she's in the hospital. They're actually doing operations on her, saving her life. And she realizes that she's not healing as fast. She doesn't feel as strong. She realizes her powers aren't there anymore. So we're not sure yet if this is temporary or permanent, the loss of her powers. But nevertheless, Kimiko is very happy that she has the chance to live a normal life for however long it may be.
Yeah, I love the way they did that scene too, where like she starts smiling.
Yeah.
Because she can't pick up something heavy. I thought that was really well done. I love the musical that went on in her head. It reminded me of like Scrubs, the musical, where they're all in the hospital and everyone's dancing. And then we get your moment, Rob. They kissed. She finally kissed him.
She smooched him.
And Frenchie leaves to go get a coffee because he's like, I don't know how to feel right now. And Nina, of course, has to ruin everything.
Oh,
Damn it,
my
Nina.
God.
And take him because she wants to force him to kill some guy and a child and a little girl.
When I was watching this episode and the kiss happened, I was watching with Heather. Heather's like, Frenchie, don't you hurt my Kimiko. Don't you walk out. I was like, listen, he's very emotionally overcharged. He needs to go get a coffee. He's obviously very happy, and he's going to get back. And when we're watching him walk out to get the coffee, I'm like, oh, good. Okay. He's not going to leave her. That's fine. It's a new chapter in the relationship. It's going to be great. And then he gets kidnapped. I was like, this bitch is worse than Homelander. Why would you ruin this?
You're not good with flow of shows, are you, man? Like, it's the second that phone call was ignored, I was like, this is not going to end well.
I know.
The second he ignored her.
They've been dropping hints about a happily ever after forever. And that's like heartwarming and also heart-wrenching because I'm like, okay, they're either going to have it or it's not. There's no middle ground. There's no ambiguity. That's how the show's going to work. And him getting captured and Kimiko, obviously, like I said, just going to walk out, try to find him, see what's going on. She almost started talking. She made her first sound. It's like the spark of something that can be beautiful and joyous. So I think they're going to have the happily ever after. I think the show's going to give us that. I think other major characters are going to die, but this B plot of Kimiko, Frenchie, will they, won't they thing is going to happen. But the greater issue is, will she get her powers back? And like, will Frenchie actually kill for Nina to pay off this debt? Because Nina is just so upset with Frenchie and just wants her. I think it's going to get to a point where Kimiko's going to be forced again to make a decision of whether or not she wants her powers. I think she's going to go find Frenchie and realize that, like, hey, I need to take V, or I need to have my powers to get the man that I love. And then instead of like hating her powers, she's going to accept them for who they are. Because the whole powers and V conversation, like Butcher mentioned it before, V just brings more of you out. Like when you're drinking, it brings more of you out. So I think Kimiko is finally going to understand, like, the powers are not evil. It's going to allow her to be herself fully. She's going to get the powers, be enough to save Frenchie, you know, essentially flipping the damsel in distress metaphor on its axis.
And the dame.
Yeah, and she's going to go rescue her man, and then they're going to go live in, like, Hawaii or something and be happy.
So I don't think she's going to get her powers back by taking V. I think that's kind of what started her when she was a kid, and she was kind of dealing with that her whole life. I think the attack by Soldier Boy, which I don't think was malicious, I think it was something that will be temporary, will like wear off after a while.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's part of that new thing that he has going for him. So now it's going to be, is Kimiko going to be able to be that happy Kimiko we saw when she realized she didn't have the powers, but with those powers, and just not be like Butcher wants her to be, right? The bullet in the gun, the guided missile, and somehow be okay with that and still be okay with Frenchie like that. Because it clearly seemed that she was holding back those feelings for him because of her powers and the weight that she's had on her because of those powers. So I wonder if that's going to be the case, because she's going to obviously go after him and possibly kill Nina with a dildo or something else that she can grab.
Only time will tell.